Alright, what's going on, y'all? Today we are going to be making the best 100k MT squad builder that you can possibly make in this game, in my opinion. So we're going to get straight to 2KDB, and I'm going to create a lineup, and I'm going to tell you all the prices of each card, and really alternatives you can have, but there ain't really a lot of alternatives, so we're just going to get into it. So let's go straight into 2KDB. Let me just check if we're here. We are. Now, if y'all do want me to give you one thing, I think this team, with obviously price changes, because the price will change of cards, I think relatively the most this team can cost is 110k. It is a little bit below 100. It could be a little bit over 100. It really just depends when you're looking at the market, when you're buying these cards, and how much you're spending for each card. So we're gonna start off, and if y'all like these videos, let me know just by leaving a like, subscribing, and we're on the road to 1,000. We're about to be there, so subscribe. But starting point guard, it is Delano Banton, by far the best point guard, best value point guard in this game. I talk so much about this card. Also, I'm actually going to move my camera over so y'all can see the cards, because I know y'all normally don't like the fact that you can't see the cards. So I'll actually move this for y'all now, just so we can, boom. Now y'all can see the cards, because I know y'all don't like it when I aren't able to really show the cards, so you guys can see the card now. But he's a 6'8" point guard with 6'10" wingspan. He looks 7 foot in the game. I mean, stats speak for themselves. Defense is amazing. Rebounding's okay. Really good dunking. Jump shot's ridiculous. Physicals are great. Missing slippery off ball. Missing these two badges. Add these two. Add slippery off ball. Add rise up, and you're perfectly fine. And yeah, really good jump shot. Fade can only fade to the right side. Dribbling isn't amazing, but he has a good escape and he has an okay step back. But really, just a really good dunking, defensive, basically 7 foot point guard, because he looks 7 foot in game, and he's 2,000 MT. So without a doubt, you gotta get him. And the other point guard that I would give y'all is Anthony Black. He's about a little bit more expensive. I think he's a little bit worse. Stat-wise, he looks a little bit better, but like his jump shot isn't as good. It's not bad, but it's not as good. And his dribbling's a little bit better, you may think. But defense, even though the stats are a lot higher, his player model is not even close to as good as Anthony Black or Delano Banton's. But Anthony Black is very, 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 very good in this game. You can't go wrong with him or Delano Banton. He is 6'7" with 6'7" wingspan, really hot 3-ball, really good physicals, really, really good defense. Rebounding's good, dunking's amazing. Missing paint patroller, box up beast, and rise up. That's it. Jump shot is okay. He does have really, really good fade. And his dribbling's a lot better than Banton, and his dunking is just as good as Banton, if not maybe a little bit worse or a little bit better. Either way, they basically go hand in hand. Like, I don't think there's a better or a worse point guard. They're both just basically the same tier. Starting shooting guard, without a doubt, is Jabari Smith. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, bro. This card went down now. He's about anywhere between 17 to 20k. You might be able to find a little bit of a badged one at like 22k range. Player model crazy. 90 plus every stat, every badge in the game besides Dimer. Jump shot's ridiculous. Fade going left is good, right is a little iffy. Dribbling, really good escape, really good behind the back. The rest sucks, but if you go to an escape and behind the back, you can get open, and just in general, that's basically it. Dunking, good big man dunks. Either way, 6'11" shooting guard, 7'3" wingspan, can play switch all. This entire team you're going to be able to play switch all with. This is the guy you're going to spend the most MT on this team without a doubt on, and it is Michael Beasley. I've seen Michael Beasley go for around 40 to 60k range. So that's why it depends when you buy the card. Now, obviously, if you also want to find a badged out Beasley, you might be spending around 60k. But he's your offense without a doubt. Now, you don't need Beasley. You could get a Pink Diamond Dr. J badged out for like 20k, and he could be just as good offensively. You're just going to have to run him at the 3 and then probably switch him on the 2s and switch Barry on the 3s. You're going to have to switch out your like lineups on defense and like your defensive settings a lot if you have Dr. J at the 3. But either way, both of them too, you can't go wrong with either of them. Really good offensive guys. It's just the harder to guard one with the best jump shot in the game on quick timing. Best fade in the game or second best fade in the game, up to y'all. Good dribbling sigs. Dunking's amazing. Good player build. And if you find one with defensive badges, he has no lackluster anything if you give him the defensive badges or find one badged out with the defensive badges. So without a doubt, Michael Beasley is, I think, the best value small forward you can get to be a scorer on this team. Now we got Maurice Spates. This card is, all he is a really good all-around power forward that cannot dribble. He can't dribble, but he has a really nice jump shot. He has only a right fade. Can't really dribble. He has a good escape, though. and he good player model. Defense is solid. Needs some badges, but he's solid. He's 2000 MT, and he's very, very, very solid, and you can't go wrong with him. And he could be cheesy and run him at the 2 and find a different shooting guard, but the bench 2 is open for a reason. He wasn't even a backup shooting guard until I put someone else in there. Starting center, the best value center in the game by a mile in Ryan Hollins. The best valued center by a mile, bro. Player model, he looks 7'4" in the game. Jump shot is one of the easiest big man jump shots I've used. Can only fade right side. Dribbling is actually pretty decent, but you're not going to dribble with him. Dunking's really good. And he plays some of the best defense. Rebounds some of the best in the game. And just has no flaws. Give him challenger. Give him slippery off ball. And then you can give whatever else to him if you want. But 2,000 MT for this card. Crazy. The starting lineup in total costs 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. We'll say I'll put him at 50K, but most of them I've seen him go for about 40. So, but we'll say 50. So that's 56,000, and then he's about. Barry's been at like 17 to 20K range, so I'll just say 17. So that is a total of 73,000 just for the starting. And the bench is super, super, super cheap, but 73,000 MT for the starting lineup, and you can make an easy bench with the rest of your MT. Shooting guard is PJ Tucker. He goes for about 5 to 7K range. I put him at 6K to be fair and be sure and be safe. Amazing defense. He is a little short at 6'6" at the shooting guard position, but jump shot super, super hard to guard. Can't dribble amazing, but can't dribble bad. Dunking super nice. He's a wide player model. Great defense, great physicals. 9-4-3 ball. Amazing rebounding, and is missing no badges besides Unpluckable and Dimer. PJ Tucker, super underrated, not talked about at all in this game. I think he definitely is a card y'all should pick up. And to make up for his height at the shooting guard position, we got the 7'2" small forward. This card I didn't think was that good at all, and then I used him. Stats are worse than Pink Diamond Wemby, but give him all 4 of these badges. Honestly, I don't even know if you need to give him Challenger because he's 7'2", so he's going to get contests at the three-point line anyways. Mine, I gave him Glove, On-Ball, Pick Dodger, and then I gave him Shifty Shooter, and I gave him, I believe, Unpluckable. That's what I gave mine. And I was being a cheese ball, and I was using him as a main scorer like Pink Diamond Wemby or like Opal Wemby. I was using him like Wemby. His jump shot, super, super nice. You can shoot over people with it. He can't dribble besides an escape, but literally all I was doing was basically doing left stick dribbling, shooting over people, doing normal fades, and he gets really good rebounding animations for only 89 rebounding. He doesn't seem that super slow in the court, and his defensive stats, dunking stats, through ball stats, none of it really seems bad at all, because using him on the court, he plays super nice, and I actually really, really like this card, and I want to use him on my real team. I'm not gonna, but I really want to, because he was actually a ton of fun to use. Now, the power forward position is very, 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 very lackluster in this game, especially for budget. Kendrick Perkins isn't bad. You can't really go wrong with him. He's 6'10". Jump shot's not the worst, not the best. It's pretty eh. Some decent dribbling sigs, basic big man dunks, just rebounds the ball really well, plays good defense, can hit a 3 if he's open. All he really is there for, and you can't really go wrong with him. And then your backup center, I think Khalil Ware probably is the next best option. Obviously, I think the next best option is for these positions are to go for either Diop or Klingon in the event that's going on right now. But if y'all are watching this and the event's not going on, these are the best options you can get on the auction house as of right now. Khalil Ware, you can find a super badged out one for like 12 to 17K range. 7-foot power forward or center. Stats are all 88 plus, 90 plus, everything that matters. Give him on-ball menace. Slippery off ball, it's all he's missing. Really easy jump shot. Can only fade right. Can't dribble. Dunking's amazing. He's fast. Very underrated. Was one of the better centers in the game for a bit, and then a bunch of centers came out and nobody talks about him anymore, but he's still super, 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 super good in this game. And this is relatively 100K. So starting lineup is 73K. Anthony Black sells for about, we'll say, like, he's about 7, so that's 80K. 6, 8, 10K. That's 90, and you can get him for around like 12 to 17. So about we're around 102 to 107 KMT, but you can get him for cheaper. Say if you get him for 40 instead of 50K, that brings the MT down to 10K, so you're around right below 100K. So it really just depends. But I think this is probably the best 100K team you can make. There's obviously definitely some little changes you can make, But the scoring is the only iffy thing. Um, you could substitute Beasley out for Dr. J. You'll save about 30 KMT, but Beasley is definitely a lot better than that Pink Diamond Dr. J, I think. But you could save 30 KMT and then maybe try to upgrade Perk or PJ. But this is definitely what I got, or you could throw him there and then upgrade here. But I think this team is amazing. And scoring, you can shoot over anyone everywhere on this team. And on this team, you can basically shoot over anyone besides PJ Tucker. You can't shoot over everyone to him or Perk. But this can basically be your offense on your bench, him and him. He can shoot over people whenever there's a matchup. You can try to kind of force. You can try to force switches with him. And either bully in the post or shoot over people. Anthony Black is a good enough shot creator to score, and defense should win you games. And this entire team is defense. Besides a cheese ball at the small forward position, that's a little slower. So entirely defense. Defense will win you games if you can't score on the half court offense. But again, I think this is the best 100K team you can make. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And if y'all enjoyed the video, let me know by leaving a like, subscribing. I'll definitely catch y'all on the next one. We're excited for season. We're kind of just waiting for season 7 to come out, and then tons more content will come out. But the next video y'all should see is me predicting season 7 tomorrow, and I don't even know what I need. I need to look into that crap to figure out what I'm doing with that. But I love y'all. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.